I want to help you today to supercharge your professional relationships. You may have heard this expression before: the quality of your life is linked to the quality of your relationships. And this certainly applies at work. You may see people who say, wow, they get on with everyone. They're so engaged. The boss really likes them. Why can't I have that? You can have that. This audio is going to help you supercharge your professional relationships so you feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, you're actually far more productive. Even if you work for yourself at home, it's still important because your relationship professionally is with your boss, your colleagues, but also your clients, your customers. And again, getting into hypnosis is easy. It's all about looking up, closing your eyes down. Let's just quickly practice that. Just look up as high as you can. Keep your eyeballs up, close down the lids. If you can do that, you'll find getting into hypnosis very easy. So let's do it for real now. Just make yourself comfortable. Make sure you're not sitting like this. So uncross your ankles, uncross your arms, phones off, children and pets out of the room. Make sure you won't be disturbed. And when you're ready, just take a deep breath in and look up as high as you can, as if you're trying to look into your very own eyebrows, trying to look into your forehead. Take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out. Keep your eyeballs up, and again, breathe in, hold it every time you blink. Deep, powerful, healing hypnosis is coming upon you. Breathe out. Just one more time, breathe in. The more you blink, the deeper, faster you're going into hypnosis. Breathe out, and this time, keeping your eyeballs up as you exhale, just close your eyelids right down, all the way down. Forget all about the position of your eyeballs. Drop your chin so you get that very same looking down feeling that you might get as you look out of a window, or indeed down a flight of stairs. And as I count backwards, you are going to see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet connecting to every step right now. You're moving on to step 10, going deeper into an awareness of yourself. You are taking step 9, and you can see your feet, hear your feet, feel your feet connecting to every step as you go deeper. You're taking step 8. Going deeper with every sound you hear, you're taking step 7. And every sound and noise and movement around you is taking you deeper into wonderful, powerful, healing hypnosis. You're taking step 6, going deeper. Even with the sound of your own breathing, you're taking step 5, going deeper. Just with the sound of your heartbeat, you're taking step 4. As you gently, calmly, easily move on over to a deeper level, you are taking step 3, going deeper, deeper, deeper. You're taking step 2, going deeper into an awareness of yourself. You are taking step 1, just go deeper, drift deeper, sink deeper. Just let yourself go deeper, deeper, deeper. There is nothing for you to do except understand that you're going to a level where your mind influences your body and you can influence your mind. In fact, your body is controlled by a network of intelligence where your mind sends messages to your body. The level you're at now, you can begin to send messages to your mind which will send them onto you. So I want you to think about your relationship with colleagues. If you could design your ideal relationship with your colleagues, your boss, your customers, your clients, and maybe you are the boss, so you'd be designing your ideal relationship with people that work with you and for you, what would that look like? What would it look like to have that ideal relationship? What kind of things would you say? What kind of things would you hear? What kind of things would you do? The quality of your relationships with others will massively influence the quality of your life. So with your eyes closed, just imagine what that looks like, what it sounds like, what it feels like. Take a few minutes and really imagine, what kind of things do you hear others saying to you? Really go into what would you hear? What would you say? How would you feel? What does that look like for you? And the first thing to do that we all must do in order to have good relationships with others is to massively increase our sense of self-worth, our sense of self-esteem. And the fastest way to do that is to increase your ability to both give and receive praise. There is nothing that will increase your sense of self-worth and your sense of self-esteem like being praised. But here's the thing. It's not about saying to others, hey, can you praise me? Can you make me feel good? Can you tell me I'm okay? Did I do a good job? Are you sure? It's about this. It's about you giving yourself praise. You see, if I praise you a lot and go, there's that Marisa Peer telling me I'm great. She just wants to sell me something. Here's my boss telling me I'm amazing. He wants me to work at the weekend. There's an agenda, but when you praise you, there is no agenda. So today you are becoming extraordinary and super gifted at giving and receiving praise, most especially to yourself. If you suddenly got a degree in praising yourself, what would that look like? I'm going to tell you it would look like this. Today, I was so good at work. Today, I was on fire. Today, the words that came out of my mouth. Today, the way I handled that client, the way I handled that skill today, every day. I am so gifted at IT. My particular skill set is team leading, and I'm really superb at it. I'm amazing at getting on with everyone at every level. And you might go, when you say that, Marisa, I don't even believe it. In fact, I think it's silly. I think it's annoying. It makes me feel tearful. You know why? It's just unfamiliar. Let's make it familiar. There is nothing that will grow your self-esteem like self-praise. If you want to have powerful professional relationships, you must grow your self-praise muscle. Think of it like a muscle. You have a muscle, a praise muscle, and it withers away with no use, and it gets bigger, better, stronger with use. Let's do this right now. What would you require and need and want an amazing boss, an amazing supervisor, amazing team leader to say to you? This is not rocket science. You'd want them to say, hey, you are indispensable to this company. You are doing such a great job. We're so thrilled we have you here. You are so good at X. You are so super gifted at Y. You're so talented. So I'm going to begin this, but you are going to complete it. I'm going to say you, and then we're going to switch to Y. You are super talented. You have an extraordinary gift. You are so valued by the people you work with and for. People see the gift of you. They see the unique qualities you have. And your unique gifts, your very special skill set, stirs people's emotions towards you. People that work with you love you, appreciate you, they like you. They like you because you are so good at receiving praise, but giving it. Just as you are so super efficient at receiving praise, you also make a point of praising others. That was really good. That was outstanding. I'm so glad you could show me how to do that. Thank you for assisting me in this. You're growing your own self-esteem and those of others by consistently giving and receiving praise. And I want you to give yourself some praise right now so it becomes super familiar. The mind loves what is familiar. Your job is to make required praise familiar. I want you to repeat after me. I am talented. I am gifted. I have a unique skill set. What I'm really good at is, finish that sentence. Complete this sentence. I am talented at. I am so gifted at. My special skill set is. People appreciate the fact that my gift is. My colleagues love the fact that I'm gifted at. And I want you to keep doing that. Keep adding. What are the words you most want to hear? If your boss had a degree in praising you, If your supervisor, your colleagues had degrees in praising you and growing your self-esteem, what would they say? And do not outsource that. Don't give that agency to anyone else. You can do it better than anyone. I'm a gifted writer. I'm a talented strategist. I'm amazing at managing people. I'm so good at writing. I am so good at programming. I am outstanding at designing. Whatever it is, take a minute, state it, affirm it, embody it. Do it now, and as you do it, make your voice stronger. Make your voice radiate unshakable confidence. Make these words statements of truth about you. Take a minute, do it right now. You see, when you begin to grow your own sense of self-worth, and indeed are growing the self-worth of others, what happens is you're not competitive, you're not jealous, you're not envious. You can say, hey, this is my gift. My gift is strategy, and my colleague's gift is writing. My gift is managing, their gift is organization. You see, you want to be a master of something. You don't want to be a jack of all trades and a master of none. You just get good at your gift when you get really good at giving and receiving praise. You don't need to compete. You know, somebody wrote to me a few weeks ago and said, I've been having a terrible time. My boss was the boss from hell. I was so miserable. But I went through your I'm Enough program and realized that my boss is actually so supportive. It wasn't her, it was me. When I began to fill up the missing bit with the self-worth that was so missing and realized it wasn't my boss's job, it was mine. I've now got a supportive boss. Everything's changed, and yet they're all the same. It was me. I was so busy giving everyone else a job of making me feel good. When I took that job, I did it. I want you to do that now. It is no one's job to make you feel smart, adept, worthy. It is your job, and you know what? No one can do that better than you. When you go to work knowing that you have a gift, that you have something to offer, when you go to work working hard, being diligent, being ambitious, being motivated, people will know you're good. But they know you're good even more when you know you're good too. And if you're working from home, if you're working alone and you don't have a boss saying, hey, well done, I saw today how good you are, then you really have to grow this praise muscle yourself. It will wither without use, and it will grow with use. So I want you to get into the excellent habit of praising yourself, praising others, letting in praise. But as you let in praise, I want you to also get equally good at just letting destructive criticism go. Do not let that in. But do let in constructive criticism. When someone says to you, hey, you're so good at this, but your timekeeping needs work, or you're speaking a little too fast, you're rushing through the last bit, you're so good, but you could really benefit from more preparation. Go, hey, I'm going to let that in. That is constructive. We are all learning and growing, and you can never know what your potential is. You know why? Your potential expands as you move towards it. And once your mind moves to new dimensions, it never goes back. When you move to the dimension of self-praise, of giving and receiving praise, of believing you are good, that you've got something amazing to offer, when your potential expands, it's because you're finding your gift, working on your gift, sharing your gift, knowing you've got something. Once you move to that new dimension, you cannot go back. So see yourself, see it, feel it, hear it. You are giving and receiving praise, allowing others to develop their gift. Secure that you have your own gift. You don't need to compete. You have your gift. We're not all supposed to be good at everything. If we were all good at everything, we'd never employ anyone. You're supposed to find your gift, to become even better, to become amazing at it, to monetize it, to let someone else find theirs. So take a minute and think about, how are you going to do that? What does it look like for you to find your gift, perfect your gift, monetize your gift? What does it look like, sound like, feel like, taste like, smell like? We talk about the smell of success. I can smell the money. I can taste it. What does it look like for you to find it, perfect it, monetize it? Because that's why you're here. And you can definitely do that. Take some time. Really get into what it feels like, looks like, sounds like. Do it now. What does it look like and sound like to ask for what you want? I can go for that pay rise. I can go for that promotion because I know I'm worth it. You can go for that promotion. You can go for that pay rise. You are worth it. But anything that you require, including a promotion and a pay rise, will require something of you. What are you going to learn? What new skill can you develop? How are you going to learn to communicate better? To believe in yourself so you can sell yourself better? Because if you don't believe in you, how can anyone else? What are you going to do? How can you make your work life better? How can you do it? What are you going to do? How will you work towards it? How will you have your goals? Let's look at your work goals. What are they? How are you going to do them? You can have goals and sub-goals. Your mind is a goal-seeking mechanism. When you have goals and really focus on them, you will work towards them. You can have a vision board. You can have a vision book, a vision folder. You can have goals. And here's something that will always help you every time you're at work. I want you to think of this question. What is the outcome I want today? Meeting this client, meeting my boss, working with my team. What is the outcome I want? And when you keep that in your mind, my outcome is to do so much better in my career, to be seen as someone who can get on with anyone at any level, to be seen as a leader who doesn't just take themselves, or they take other people with them. They bring other people with them. They nurture people below them. They're not envious. They want to lift everyone up. A rising tide lifts all ships. Imagine you are that rising tide. You're so good, so balanced, so happy. You have such high self-esteem. As you take yourself high, you bring others with you. And that's an amazing thing. So for the last minute, just go deeper. You are supercharging your professional relationships every day by giving and receiving praise, by letting praise in and letting in constructive criticism and filtering out anything destructive. You know that you have your own unique skill set, and you put your energy into working on your unique skill set. You put your energy into believing in you and others, getting on with everyone at all levels, knowing that you have something amazing to offer the world. That's why you're here. But other people have that too, and you all have something unique to offer. And you're working as a team knowing you have something so valuable to offer, knowing that you're part of something amazing. And people who feel that, people who feel part of a team with something to offer, who feel appreciated, have tremendous work satisfaction, tremendous career satisfaction, and they have great professional relationships. That is you. That is who you are becoming. That has your name all over it. And you always focus on the outcome. You always focus on your goals, your objectives, your outcome, knowing that you were given a gift. And you're here to perfect that gift, to get better at that gift. And you always go through this process. Every day we're going to end with this process right now. Take a few minutes and I want you to say, I'm deserving of. And that might be being recognized at work, being promoted, having my own business, leading my own team, whatever it is. I want you to say, I'm worthy of. Complete that sentence. I deserve. Complete that sentence. I am deserving of. Complete that sentence. And I am worth. I'm going a little quickly here, but when you switch off this recording, keep doing it. Every day I want you to say, I'm worthy of, I am worth, I'm deserving of, and I deserve. And complete that sentence. Make it powerful. Make it super descriptive, make it clear. And then take a minute and just be aware of, what does that look like? What do I want? What do I require? What do I desire professionally? And finally, what am I going to do to get it? Anything that you require requires something of you. You may have to learn how to speak better. You may have to learn particular goals. You may have to learn the habits of success. You may have to read some books, watch some YouTube videos to learn the habits of success, the habits of communication. And then when you've done step 1, knowing you're worth it, doing step 3, which is actually go out and do it. Find the job of your dreams. Get the pay rise. Get the promotion. Find the clients. Learn to be outstanding in your particular field, because the top 20% in every classification, in every field, are always busy. They are recession-proof. They're always employed. But they also are happy. They have better work relationships, better relationships with friends and family, even with their own bodies. And that's now going to be you, because you know what to do. And you are motivated, conditioned, coded, programmed to do it. So as you go deeper, you're aware of a powerful transformation taking place in you. As you go deeper every day, you are moving on from one phenomenal success to another. Every day you are programmed, wired, coded, conditioned to supercharge your professional relationships with your boss, your clients, your colleagues, your customers, your co-workers. And you are doing this brilliantly, superbly, efficiently, effectively, because it is now who you are. And the more you play this recording, the more it becomes who you are. So knowing it, feeling it, living it, you can slowly, calmly, easily return to your full awareness, feeling good about yourself, knowing my voice is going with you. My voice is motivating you, conditioning you, compelling you, programming you to be the very best you can be, and to know that you're enough. And when you play this recording in bed at night before sleeping, you can drift into a deep, healing sleep full of incredibly motivating dreams, or you can slowly, calmly return to your full awareness, feeling amazing, feeling wonderful, feeling motivated, inspired, self-directed, feeling all the things you need to feel, to having these incredibly rewarding relationships at work. Just open up your eyes, take a deep breath. And if you want to, you can spend a bit more time now thinking about, what does that look like, sound like, feel like? I'm going to spend some time going, I'm worth it, I deserve it, I'm worthy of it, I'm deserving of it. Fill in the blanks. Have a look at what it requires of you, and then see yourself doing the work. Because it's what you've done after you've done what is expected of you that makes you extraordinary in the eyes of everyone, including yourself.